You know what? I'll just watch back footage of the last two. Well, I skipped through the footage of the last two sessions I had, and I was looking for the on thingy and I couldn't find it. I think I must have imagined it. But another thing I found was that there was a development tank in, I believe, this room, because I was looking right at my map before, after trying to fiddle with it. And of course, if we have a development tank and a developer fluid, all we need is like a developmental breakdown to complete the whole holy trifecta. I don't know. I got hit on my way up here. I really hope I don't die doing this. That would be ridiculous. Like, at least 2 enemies in here. Shit. I have to kill them. Okay. And that has to be the last hero card. Oh god, nearly dead. Plastic container for developing photographs. Its label indicates that an undeveloped photo is inside. Yeah, if I had picked it up, I would have made that connection earlier. The photograph that was inside developing... Oh no! It's not the card! It's the thingy for the packaging station. Which means I have to walk a little bit more. Where is it? It's downstairs, right? It shouldn't be too far away, but I really hope I don't die. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I'm slightly scared. I might kill the one in this corridor now. Is there one there? Yeah, there is one there. There's one that hit me on my way up. Oh god, fuck me, that scared me. Alright. 2 quick shots to the back did it. I'm gonna grab a healing item. I hope I have one of these injectors still, because they heal you to full, I think. Oh. Yes, okay, I'm gonna take all 3 of them actually, because I don't know if I'll need them on the way. And I have no other healing item left. Yeah, okay. Oof. Come on. Let's check this again before I make a fool out of myself. Yes, okay, it's actually really close. Hopefully with no rooms blocked further, at least. That would be really sad. I would cry like a little baby. Okay. No puzzle left unsolved. Use the photograph. Yes. Okay, oh. There's also something to read. Leaving. I've been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. Bioresonant? We've read about bioresonance before, but what exactly is it? They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I'm on the next ship to Kittis tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too, son. Were there spies here? Or is she, like... is she leaving the colony or something? I have been found out. No, there must have been like, son. Son. Nope, didn't want to do that. Here we go. I'll take a look at this in a second. Was there someone named Sun in here? There's no one named Sun, so Sun must be like a code name. Bioresonance technology. She's bioresonant. We've made little effort to really understand or replicate bioresonant effects with conventional technology. It's barely understood phenomenon. The process of duplicating neural pattern from a gestalt host to a replica brain is still not fully understood. Is that bioresonance? How does synchronicity happen? No, that's synchronicity. What is bioresonance then? Have we read about this before? Is there... Sorry, just... I can't believe that I made it up. Things in my mind are blending together. I need to replay this game so bad from the very beginning with all of the bits and pieces I know now. I'm sure it will make more sense. So we are going crazy, right? That's the thing with Elster. The bioresonance module makes him very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, colibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting the emotions of those around them, acting as sort of an amplifier. Does bioresonance mean that they can, like mind powers or something? Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in colibris varies less than in other models. The constant exchange of... Wait a second. Take a look at the 3 red dots on the top of her head. Where are they? Where are they? This doesn't have the pictures. We're gonna take a look at the pictures again in a second. There was someone with 3 red dots at the top of the head in a medical database, so that's someone we can definitely... Why would they do that? Why would they make them look like their host counterparts so much? Also, there was replica overview Elster. Let's read this again. This is about us after all. Ship technician replica Magpie. Interesting. We had to send the signal to Magpie earlier in an earlier puzzle. I just don't know what Elster means in English because I just know the name in German. Versatile combat engineering unit, primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners. Well, of course. Loner. Yeah, it's not like we're looking for a friend. I don't even know who we're looking for anymore. In the iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on the chest and forearms. The original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the Central Neural Archive on Veneta. New Elster units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. Wait. So new Elster units... the Penrose program, that's what... Well, we have been doing, right? The Penrose. The ship with Ariane. So new Elster units are based off of me? What does this mean? Does this mean that they're like worse, better? Do they have my memories that I made as a replica? I don't even know because we don't know what happens before the game really. Fuck yeah. Oh, she has the 3 dots as well. At least on the thingy on the top right. On the left you can't quite see. Generation 6 high-tech bioresonance command unit. Head of each Aeon Facilities Protective Force, powerful prototype bioresonance Falke unit. Authority that may never be questioned, the Falke unit serves not just as a commander, but as a nearly godlike being. Resemblance to our nation's leaders, the Great Revolutionary and her daughter. Also aided by a powerful prototype bioresonance module, which not only allows it to bend the will of weaker minds. Oh, okay, so they believe that someone here on the station was able to use bioresonance. to fathom their intentions and emotions, but also grants her the ability to manipulate objects from a distance. Let's take a look at this again. That's Sun's message. The white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C. That must be Alina. Nee, no, nee. Slipping into German again. No, wait, not Alina. Ariane. I'm getting my A girls wrong. Next I call her Angela because of the white hair. Of course I know her hair is like a slight blue, okay? I know. So Ariane, we know, had white hair and this weird condition that made her like white haired. We also know that she was severely sick on the Penrose. But that must have been after this, because this is like... This is when everyone was still young, I believe? Since they're talking about her school life and stuff here. So did we go into the past, or did we just look at past medical charts or something? So she must have been white before being on the ship, but on our sequence on the ship, was she white-haired? I thought she was like black-haired. Or at least dark-haired. It doesn't make much sense. She was white before, then black again on the Penrose, and then white afterwards? When she went crazy and lost her teeth? It's interesting that we have two like... no, it's one called reunification, one called leaving. Song of the Gods. A song that we all dance to but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt, we all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it and forming it around us. So like fear can consciously perceive it, often fear it. Some are born that can not only hear and play this music of the world, but who can conduct it. Gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Bioresonance? Then I believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Yeah, if like the Falke unit has high bioresonance and she's based on the Grand Empress. So it's bioresonance, that's not just a replica thing. If Ariane had it, I guess the Grand Empress must have had it too. Maybe that's what helped her become the Grand Empress. Her immense will, bent humanity into the Empire of Fusion and lifted us to the stars. It was her power, bioresonance, that imbued life into the first of the machine's servants that now carried the weight of the Empire on the carbon steel backs. There was also another... In here it said... What happens to... Wait, no, here. I believe that we've become overly dependent on a poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. That must mean, like, the top 1% of the Empire. May not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. Oh, this game is deeper than it should be. Fucking hell. I could... Oh god. Like, How do I even get up anymore? I could be spending another hour just reading notes again! And I'm missing half of this stuff because... Wait. There's something dripping from the ceiling. Ah, god, no. Wait. Someone there. Take a look at the dead body! The light well above has been consumed by the mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. Oh, we've seen this! We've seen this. It was the ring. Pick up dial ring. Yeah, picked up dial ring. I guess we can use it here. We've also seen it... Again, I've taken a look at like the past sessions to just... Because I felt like I was missing something. And I still am, funnily enough. Okay, we can't go this way anymore. And we saw the ring in like the opening cutscene for this area. This one's missing the ring. The gold front, ironically. It's showing the room where the game first had like the first person perspective, doesn't it? It's also funny how it's glitching out when I look at it. It's the room with where I picked up the book, like with the radio in it. I remember. That was a great moment. That was a strong start for the game, definitely. I mean, the game is really, really strong to begin with, but... Okay. Let's leave the shotgun. We might not have to use the flashlight. Let's take the sun with us. Oh wait, I have to take... Well, okay. I have to leave the auto-injector here as well. Take the lovers with me. I'm gonna take a look at them again, because there might be hints there. Lovers. That's... Well, I guess I'm gonna see them during the puzzle. The two girls, this is... Death. With the rose above? Is that a rose? Supposed to be, yeah. And a death. That's the tower. With a lightning bolt. The girl with the water. Star. Is that supposed to be the red eye moon? Right about red eye on Rotfront, I think. And sun, a girl with a flag standing in front of a sun. Oh, the computer. The 3-dot girl. It's a shame you can't take a look at the pictures in your inventory thingy. It was here somewhere. What was it? Fong Roswitha. Replica technician. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Patient is forgetful about her medication. I mean, what room is this actually? The Blockward office. Why did we pick up this disc? Why is it here? Why do they have this data on these people? There's a hospital here, I guess. Yeah, I got it from like the hospital part of this. The Ito girls bother me a little. The fact that we couldn't see half of the picture for the Ito girls. Also the fact that we know of like one more Ito, Lilith I think her name, but she must have been before all of this. But Lilith had something to do with Alina, and the other Itos have something to do with Ariane. There has to be a connection. Like, why are the Itos always there? Why am I looking for both Ariane and... Wait, am I even looking for Ariane, or am I is this because am I, like the player, looking for Ariane, but my Elster is still looking for Alina Seo? God, this is too fucking complicated. Is there something special? Most of them are from like Rotfront or Vineta. Interestingly, her homeworld is different from a world of birth, I guess. Like, she was born on Vineta, but then brought to Rotfront very early? University student shop assistant. Radio officer. Said the white-haired girl. Sorry if I'm just trying. I feel like I should understand the story by now, and I don't. Quite, at least. The white-haired girl working at a photo store. Yeah, where... Oh, I left the key with my niece. That's where you got the key from. Was Ariane. So she's bioresonance. Which means she had like mind powers? Does she still have them? We've seen a white-haired girl in our flashbacks before. Is she giving us these flashbacks? Also, this guy, he looks like Falke. Do we have Falke's file? Not Falke. Adler. Sorry. Pardon me. You knew who I meant. Admit it. Also Adler. It is fucking him, isn't it? He looks a little bit more like stern here. Data processing, logistics, replica, ego. Designed to work as a direct counterpart to the Falcon unit, serving as an adjutant by taking care of necessary paperwork calculations. Doesn't really tell us much about it, considering he's like a... Yeah, he looks sad here, but his occupation is writer, and he always had to... Does it tell us in the... Sorry, I'm looking for it again. Was this his thing, to stay sane, writing, I think? Oh no, that's his diary. Yeah, he's writing a lot. He's writing a whole lot. It doesn't tell us anything about his neural pattern, calm down routines, whatever it's called. Falke also had a diary. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I do not want to live anymore as what I have become. The red eye beyond the gate showed me, no, touched me, poisoned me. I feel like my mind has been contaminated and defiled by another person's memory. Her own, I assume. Or someone has bioresonated memory on top of her. I'm no longer fully myself anymore, but I've not fully become someone else either. Stuck here between her and me with half-formed dreams and recollections penetrating my brain, tainting my every action. Who is she? Who is that white-haired girl? Why do I long to see her again? Why would she curse me like this? I long to see her again too. Did she bioresonance me through the game? Why am I looking for fucking Ariane? I was looking for Alina Seo earlier. They can't be the same Are they the same person? They can't be the same person. Why do I look like the picture? I feel like there should or there could be truth in these diary entries, because it's the only witness report we have of people telling us what's happening. Something is wrong. Nobody will tell me what's happening, but ever since I woke up, everyone has been behaving strangely. Protesters won't let me leave my room. I overheard two oilers whispering in front of my room that they're running out of staff. Worried that something has happened to Elster. I haven't heard from her in a while. So Alina was looking for one of us? Of course, there could be different Elsters. Oh god! What if there's different Elsters? What if I'm not the Elster I think I am? I haven't heard from her in a while. I can't just sit around here any longer. Oh, that would be the ultimate turnaround in this. It wasn't a dream sequence. We're not jumping through time. We're playing different Elsters. But why do we all have the same inventory then? That doesn't make much sense. Maybe that's like a game thing. But I hope they would explain this. So Ariane was looking for Elster. No, Alina was looking for Elster. One Elster was looking for Alina. Our Elster is looking... Maybe there's like... Maybe all of the Elsters broke because of being based on my neural pattern. Maybe that's why they all long for like human touch or something, because we experienced that on the Penrose. Hey, they all have these red dots. Maybe these red dots are a sign of like royalty or like, or the military, or just the Empire in general, or Aeon. No, Aeon must be like the Aeon logo must be like the six-sided thingy there at the bottom left. Alina's diary. Feeling a little lightheaded today. Hope it's not that new fluid that seems to be going around. Can't afford to miss any more shifts. Storche the factory was chewing me out. Haven't seen Elster the last few days. Hope she's okay. More and more people go missing in the mine lately, including replicas. A regular diary. Protectors have been worried lately. They're hiding something. Alina says I'm imagining things, I guess. Isa's note. What happened with Isa? Why did she just disintegrate like that? Eric, if you find this note despite everything that's happened, I've come to look for you, Isa. And she didn't find her in the end. Where the fuck was Erika then? A smeared diary page. Woke up from cryo sleep in an empty mess hall. I was wondering whether Elster was looking out from the flight deck. I feel like like some lost in fog. Sometimes I feel isn't home. So this must be Ariane. This must be Ariane's note, because this is clearly from the Penrose. This is one of the first things I've picked up, and then I got to Sierpinski. Yeah, keep records is like the game told you very early. This makes so much sense. This makes so much sense looking back at it. It's like a little fourth wall breaking message. Keep records and save often. Do we have anything Ariane wrote? We have stuff written about Ariane. We have this dream diary, which might have been written by her, or it might just be a hint for the tarot cards. Here, Ariane's notes. Running out of ochre paint, but that was on the Penrose. Elster laughed when I told her. We haven't really picked up a lot. The last entry of Alina's diary. How long has it been that I'm down here? How did I get here? Where is this place and why am I here? Down here. The mines? The hell part of the level we went through? My memory feels so blurry as if I had always been here forever. Even my hair is slowly turning white. Is Alina turning into Ariane? I remember my name and I remember my life, but I also remember a different name and different life. Wait, okay, alright, that might be out there. So, Elster, but that might not make sense for a reason I will explain in a second. The Penrose Elster had Ariane as a girlfriend, and they based all of the neural pattern for future Elsters off of her. So with all of the corruption already in place, because Ariane didn't take good care of a unit, of a replica that was with her on the ship, I don't know what happened to them. Did they crash? Did they get recovered? Did they maybe just... Since I don't know who we are right now, or like what happened in the past, what happened in the future, that timeline is still unclear for me. But that must be it. They have recovered the neural pattern from this Elster with the desire to bond with someone. So all of the future Elsters are now looking for humans? Or they have befriended humans before? Because it's not just like the other Elster is imagining Alina Seo's friendship. Alina is looking for Elster too, right? So there must have been stuff in the past, but all of the other Elsters now have this corruption inbuilt in them. I don't know why no one noticed, okay? Should be very clear. Hey, this very stoic, very calm and very reserved, almost military-like unit that was based on a soldier on Veneta suddenly goes out of her way to socialize with someone, and all of them are doing it somehow. I don't know. Anyway, so Old Elster, let's call them Old Elster and New Elsters. Old Elster liked Ariane. New Elsters, one of them, liked Alina. And now, Alina is slowly turning into Ariane. The line between her and me is blurring the longer I stay here. My hair is slowly turning white. Remember, that also happened to Ariane. Why is Alina turning into Ariane? And now, that's the part that I don't understand. Wait, I forgot. Which part didn't I understand? There was a part of it that didn't make sense. Something about them being replicas and gestalts. Who can use bioresonance? It must be both humans and replicas, because the Empress isn't a replica. But her replicas, based on her, like Falke, can use bioresonance too. So Ariane could also use bioresonance. Does this mean that Ariane is turning the girl's white hair? Or does Elster suddenly have bioresonance too and I'm turning the girl I'm looking for white haired? From a distance? There was another point that I didn't quite understand, but now I forgot it. Shit. After pointing out the other connection. Oh, maybe it will come back to me. Remember my name, remember my life. Remember a different name and a different life. Thanks. Alina's diary free. Everyone has disappeared, still haven't found any trace of Elster. It's as if she had never been here. Something's wrong with the protectors, those that are still around. So this is on Sierpinski. Guard spotted me earlier sneaking out of the metal wing. She let out a monstrous scream as she chased after me. Looked back, I saw her face, now I can't forget. Shrine diary. This is Atlas diary. For him, stuff is looping. Like, he's always writing the same day, but he noticed. Every day feels like I've lived it before. This is really madness. When I read the pages of my diary, I recall... Like, Adler at least was sane. Let's recall sane people. We found a few sane replicas. Like the Mina and the Mines. And this other one at the top level of, like, Sierpinski, I think. There was one very early on. She was looking for someone too, I believe. And then there was, like, this replica down in the mines that was next to the dead one, I think. She was also somewhat sane still. And of course, Isa, still don't know, pardon me. Isolde, let's call her Isolde. Isolde looking for Erika. But they're humans, they're gestalts. Or are they? Yeah, they must be. They had, like, a medical record. What's their relation to this shit? That's what I can't... It feels somewhat important. Oh my god, look at this. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors, a gradual corruption of information, a story misremembered, slowly morphing with each retelling, like genetic material, mutating and evolving. This must have been what happened with the Elsters. Like the replica mind copied over and over from an aging template. The aging template is Elster. Like our Elster, old Elster. Do not know, but I will find out. The answers lie below, I can feel it. Someone has something called from there, in the mine. Holy conditions. Let's take a look at the replica known issues again. There might be hints there. For Star and Storch. No, we don't. If possible, we want to. Access to music. Euler's persona is stabilized by keeping a tidy appearance through regular social interactions. The original neuropatho for this unit was a ballet dancer. We didn't see anything of a ballet dancer in the medical thing, right? That's what I'm thinking next. Like, what if all of the people in the medical archive that we've downloaded just now are patterns for the Elsters? That would mean one of them is me. Like, one of them is the original that Elster was based off on, and then they lost her. Oh, you know what could... Okay. You know what could... Oh god, fucking Lambda, get it together. Connect everything? I don't know if it makes sense timeline-wise. Timeline-wise. No, it doesn't make sense timeline-wise, does it? So we know... Nothing makes sense timeline-wise, but whatever. Let's keep this out of the loop for now. We know that our Elster is based off a Venetian soldier, and the Venetian soldiers are as follows, and I will tell you why this makes a little bit sense. The Venetian soldiers Huang Anna, Zero Alina, Ito Lilith, Wong Elena, Ng Elise, Parknut Birgit, Fukuyama Birgit, and Liang Rebecca. What if Elster is based on Lilith Ito? Because the name pops up, right? It's the only name that really tells us anything other than Alina Seo. And this picture must be on the right Alina Seo, on the left Lilith Ito. Now if we compare it with a picture of the Ito girls, nah, it doesn't look similar at all. Who looks similar to us? Ariane does she look similar? On all of her pictures. Well, we don't know what Erica looks like really. Every picture of Erica is like fucked up. But we were based off of a soldier, so we must have been based off of one of these girls. So maybe with each else, since we're corrupted anyway, more of Ito Lilith is coming out. But do you think that like Erica should have recognized us then, or? I don't know. I'm grasping at straws now. Close. Sorry, pardon me. I got the tarot cards with me. Let's do this. I will get my answers. Even if it's the last thing I do. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. We're going up this ladder and it should be right next to it then. Is this right? Yeah, it's right next to it. Okay. Might have to read the title again. So this was... So there was basically like an Elster box in the hospital room. Which means we must have a connection to the hospital. And this was room 5112. We are called Elster 5112 as far as I'm aware. Because of the Penrose 5112 or something. Oh, you know what would have been interesting? At the bottom right of the screen is like a version number, 561. If this changed over the course of the game, that would have been a good hint. Anyway. Oh yeah, we're getting some good music, because I have the items available. Okay, the farmer in the red deserts of Kithes, when a storm consumed us, with a lover. Let's do this one by one. Kithes. The farmer. It's red, and there's like two people. Could be the lovers. I don't know if it's right. I guess I can't just fully fuck this up. Oh, does it tell me like with the Arcana 13th, 9th, 16th, 18th, 19th? Is it way easier than what I'm thinking of? 13, 16, 17, 18, 19? Yeah, it's way easier. So 17 is the farmer. Okay, let's pick this up again. What is Lovers then? Lovers is 6th. Okay, it's way easier than... I don't even need to read really, I just need to take a look at... 6 is Kithes, so 6 is Lovers. 13 is Lang. 13 is Lang. Kithes is 6, so it was right, Lovers. Lang is 13. Death. Oh, it's a little bit too easy. They shouldn't have given me the numbers. Make me try to make sense of what's depicted on the card. 16 is Veneta. 18 is Gottfried. 16 is Veneta. 18 is Gottfried. Yeah, the red eye, the moon. There was a lot of red in this game. Red was a very prevalent color. really contrasting everything to it. 18. Both points. 19. Buyan. Which leaves one open. Heimat, ironically. Wait, was it 19 Buyan? I think so. So star is Heimat. I hope this is right. Let's get my pen and paper. Okay, we have Buyan, Heimat, Vineta. I kind of like the planets' names. There's some serious backstory for this game. I love this. Thiccens. Lang. I like the language mix. Like Asian and German, and it feels Russian at times. Like, obviously, Gold Front, Red Front is it's very reminiscent of like Russia, Red Army and stuff. Don't ask me what these moon shapes are called. Isn't it Gold Front? Wouldn't that be an eclipse? And this is a full moon, and these are like, I don't know what these are called, and this is like a sickle. It's almost a full moon, but I wonder if it's right that these two have the same, or if I fucked up somewhere. Should I double check? You know what, I won't. I can just brute force it. If I have like 4 right, I can just brute it. However, what I will do is, if I can, if the game doesn't lock me out of it now, I will save once more. Shit! I knew it. I'll also grab my stuff. Not gonna walk into another boss fight unprepared. What do I have the most ammo for? Well, I have pretty much a full pistol. I'm gonna take the auto-injectors with me, the flashlight. A repair patch? I don't know if I should be taking so much with me. Okay, it's safe. This game is killing me in a very weird way. I completely dropped what I was thinking of earlier. I can't remember what I was trying to... Why it didn't make sense, because suddenly it did make sense when I said it out loud. I think it was to do with the time again. It had to do with the time. Like, something doesn't make sense, like timeline-wise. Also, the flash stuff, I can't explain that really. Okay, Buyan is a full moon, I got that one right. Vineta is, wait. Is like the yellow stuff the moon or the blue stuff the moon? That gives me a little bit of trouble. Let's assume blue is the moon. So Vineta would be... How do I do this then? No, it must be the yellow stuff being the moon. Because I can't make this shape otherwise. Can I? Am I a massive idiot? It's this, I think? And if yellow is the moon, then we need to do this. And Thiccens needs to be... No, that doesn't make much sense. Does it? No, it does make sense. If we do this. No, not this. Is it this or is it the other one? Is it like this? Is it this? Both one would be this then? I'm butchering this, I know. Yellow is the moon, that means it needs to be like this? Yeah, okay, I did it. Do you want to stick your dick in that hole, Alistair?